Right now on 6 on your side, Bessemer police are looking for the person who shot and killed a 19-year-old employee at the Amazon fulfillment center.
Officers tell us 19-year-old Tyler Alexander was shot in the parking lot there on Powder Plant Road. The company's offering grief counseling and time off to employees who may have been affected by this. And your reporter, Bria Chapman, live tonight talking to some of those co-workers shocked to see this in the parking lot at work, Bria.
Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. Shocked is the right word. A lot of them shocked and sad. Now, I spoke to a couple. They both work at Amazon, and they knew Tyler. One of them tells me they were headed out on break. They had just gotten outside just seconds before those shots rang out. And another one tells me she just talked to Tyler about 30 minutes before this shooting.
I had literally just walked out on break. I made it to the second row, and all I heard was the automatic go off, and it was like, pop, 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 pop. I ended up smelling the gunpowder, and I looked to my left, which is where the gunshots came from. And not even 30 yards down, I seen him laying there.
The woman, who does not want to be identified, says she immediately went inside to tell security and call police. Her wife, who was in another part of the facility, tells me she just talked to 19-year-old Tyler Alexander just minutes before the shooting. Here's the woman describing what happened when she ran back outside.
I run down to Tyler, and I put my fingers on his neck, and I was like, there's no pulse, dude, there's no pulse. And you can clearly see there's at least 5 or 6 bullets in his chest. There was no saving him whatsoever, and it sucks because he was so young.
She describes Tyler Alexander as a kind young man, and she says her heart breaks for his family.
And about 1:45, they started letting everybody go. But I came home, I grabbed my daughter, she's 6, my youngest one, and I just held on to her. I didn't know what else to do. Because that was somebody's baby. I mean,
it's sad that you're not even safe at work. You know, you can go to work and just expect to, do your job and go home. But, these days, you're not even safe at work. And my condolences to Tyler Alexander's family. I know it's definitely going to be a hard time. 19 years old, definitely had a full life ahead of him. And, this is, a tragic situation. We don't necessarily know who did it because they don't have any suspects yet, but to come on somebody's job and know that they're going to be there and execute them in this type of way, it's very senseless. And this is just another tragic tale. We have to get more to the story, of course, to have like a larger opinion of what's going on and to have a different perspective of what's going on. But the information that we do know is this 19-year-old was working at an Amazon fulfillment center, and it sounds like he was out on break. And as the employees were just detailing there, they heard gunshots go off, and the young man had lost his life, had multiple gunshot wounds, they were saying, to the chest. And it's just a kind of reminder to everyone that life is precious. You never know when you're going to leave this earth, especially when you have people out here who will kill you. Again, we don't know what Tyler Alexander was into or anything like that, or what was the reason or motive behind the shooting. We just, have this news here. And this is in Bessemer, Alabama, because this news station is out of Alabama. So, this is a very, very large Amazon facility. So, I'm sure it employs a lot of people. And, a lot of Amazon packages, go, run through this facility every day. But again, just another act of senseless violence that plagues our community. We don't know the race of Tyler Alexander, and we'll just have to wait until more information comes out, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of updates. This was just the preliminary breaking news of this incident. But again, my condolences to his family, and I just wanted to shed some light on that, as far as, always trying to have a little message or, something within these videos is, every day you have to really treat it like it's your last. It's not just a saying, it's really the truth. Because, you never know if it could be natural causes or, death at the hands of others, that could, take you out, or an accident. You just never really know. So you always want to make sure, you enjoy life, every second of it. Because, life is very precious. And a lot of people don't see it that way. A lot of people just think, it's just another person. It's just another life. And, it's people from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows who see it that way. But again, my condolences to the family. And once more news comes out as far as this whole situation, I'll definitely try to do a follow-up video. But yeah, this is just pretty sad, really.
Mama, his daddy, his brother, his sisters, whoever he's got that hears all this, y'all, I'm praying for y'all. I'm sorry. My love goes out to y'all. My heart goes out to y'all.
Yeah, right now there is no one in custody for last night's shooting, and Bessemer police say they are still investigating to determine if the suspects were employees at Amazon as well. They're asking if you have any information to contact them or Crime Stoppers. Your reporter live tonight in Bessemer, I'm Bria Chapman, WBRC 6 News on your.
Right now on 6 on your side.
You can tell, a lot of people from Alabama, they had that same little country accent, same as I do, you know what I'm saying? But I've never been to Alabama a day in my life. But yeah, very tragic. They don't know whether it was another Amazon employee or not. A lot of questions, like whether they had a security gate, security guards on the premises to see who comes in and out of the facility. A lot of that is not known. But again, once more information becomes available, I'll definitely be coming back and updating. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out. If you like my content, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Definitely leave a comment. But this is Justin Paul. Peace.